Okay, today we're going to be making our turkey stock, turkey broth turkey stock. Right now I'm just trying to thaw this a little bit since this stuff's been in the freezer. I thaw a little bit, try to get it in the pressure cooker, and then what I'll do is pressure cook everything down and then combine all the liquids over here. So we got a couple minutes for that to depressurize, and then we can take a peek in there. Okay, let's get this out of here. Now we have to get this into there. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, but I'm going to release the pressure manually. Another pot. Just have pin drops, we can open it. This is nice, it has a safety mechanism. I'll show you that when we do that. Okay, now I'm going to open this away from us. This will go back in again. Now, I only done this for 45 minutes, usually do an hour and a half. I think that's overkill. You can get away with an hour. Okay, let's ladle some of that out. And then I'll put this on the stove, just to keep this warmed up, because that's going to go back in. I know, it's a long process. Okay, now for our next one. You should really wear gloves when you're doing this. Okay. Add some more water. Just a little bit below half fill. Okay, we're going to do our second batch. And I'll show you what I was talking about, how that thing seals itself, which I think is pretty cool. See? As soon as I took it off, watch. So see, I vent it. And this way you don't forget, watch when I open it. See, go to seal. So vent it. Take it off. And it's automatically sealed. So, alright, we're going to do my custom pressure cook. And my custom, I have a 45 minutes. I'm going to leave it on custom high. I'm going to give this an hour, and that'll be my custom setting. Ten-minute reminder, keep warm, start. It's preheating. This is a long process, so what I like to do is I like to do 2 passes on all this. Sometimes taking some of the broth out and reserving it so I can build up some broth. And then the last run, what I'll do is take all the big bones, throw them in a pan with some carrots, onions, and celery, and I'll roast them like 450 degrees. Then I'll go back in the pot. I'll do another maybe 60 to 90 minute run. Oh, I'll combine everything, probably between these two stock pots, put it in the refrigerator, and then tomorrow will be canning day. That's when I'll take the fat off. I'll get the stuff boiling, run it through a fine sieve. What's nice about using a lot of liquid in a pressure cooker is the preheating's pretty quick. So cooking starts pretty quickly. Now, you guys are probably asking, why don't you just use that giant can or pressure canner you have? I don't like to slop it up. So this works out better for me. Alright, we started cooking, and we'll be pressure cooking at high for 1 hour. Okay, let's check the next batch. Get that over there. Okay, see if we can break this one up. There we go. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, let's get another batch going. Pressure cook. And we're going to go custom 1 hour high start. Okay, there's another run done. Hot. Get another pot. You're gonna need all kinds of pots here. Okay, we'll run that through one more time. Okay, we have our veggies roasting. Let's check them out. Broil them for a little bit. Another 10 minutes. You really shouldn't overcrowd when you're roasting it, but I'm just making broth. It ain't no big deal. Okay, this is the last batch before the veggies. Now we're going to do the veggies. Veggies and bones. Okay. Some broth and some water. Look a little bit more. Here we go. That's half full. We'll do that. Look at this, 45 minutes. $45. Start. We'll cook these down a little bit. Top it off with our veggies and bones. All right. So what we got? These are the veggies. Okay, first phase done. These will go in the fridge. Tomorrow I will start canning. So hopefully I'll get like 6 or 7 quarts easy. This is what I got. Put that away when it dries. And that'll go in the fridge. And I'll defat that. Then I'll put it back on the burner. Bring it back up to a boil, then simmer it. And start my canning process tomorrow. Here's the leftovers. All right, I got the kitchen a total mess. Today we're going to be finishing up with the turkey stock. We'll be canning today. Okay, we'll start by adding some water. Up to 2 inches. And a shot of vinegar. I'm gonna get most of this stuff off. A lot of it's grease and a lot of it's just protein and stuff. I just like to get it off because it gives it a clearer broth. Okay, this is what I like. A little jiggle. Alright, get that out of the way. Get this other one done. Okay. I get these on. And now we'll fire these up. All the jars are cleaned. It's really best to run these through a dishwasher. They don't have to be sanitized, but they got to be clean. The reason they don't have to be sanitized is because you'll be pressure canning these. It's probably an unnecessary step, but what I'm going to do is when these heat up, I'm going to do one part and one part to make sure that the broth is consistent. And I'm going to go through a double strainer. Okay, I added a shy teaspoon of canning salt to each jar. And now we're going to start filling. We're going to leave 1 inch head space. This broth is really hot and these jars aren't real hot, so to avoid thermal shock, I'm just going to fill them a quarter of the way first. Heat them jars up. Alright, the jars seem pretty hot to the touch, so I'll start topping them off. Now we're going to weight the tops with a little bit of vinegar. I do this for all my canning. Especially important for greasy or oily foods. Okay, our sealing lids are in warm water. Not needed, but I just like to keep them warm. Let's get our bands. Okay, I'm going to give each one a little snug. That's 7. We pop our lid on. And I said before, what I like to do is I like to check here, make sure it's fairly even before snugging down. And another thing is, sometimes, every once in a while, you should put a little bit of Vaseline around the sealing edge. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go here, 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 just like what you would do when you're changing a tire. Just like so. Okay, I'm going to crank the heat up. When this starts blowing out steam, I'm going to count 10 minutes when it's a nice steady stream. 10 minutes, and then I'm going to put my weight. And this is a weighted pressure canner. And for my area, since I'm below 1,000 feet, or whatever it is, I don't know. But I know for my area that I used a 10-pound slot on there. So that's what we're going to do. And then this will process for, I think it's 25 minutes. I'm going to process it for 30 minutes anyhow, but I'll double check. Yeah, pints are 20 minutes and quarts are 25 minutes. But you always go by the largest jar in there. So if I had pint and a half and quarts, I got to go with the quart. So which we're going to do a little over 25 minutes to be safe. Okay, we got a steady stream coming out. We'll give it till 12:30 on the clock. They'll let it vent for 10 minutes. Okay, we vented for at least 10 minutes. We'll put our weight on 10. Once that starts jiggling, we'll do a 25-minute countdown. That'll also go up to 11 psi, and that'll start jiggling around the same time. And then we can tweak our temperature down slightly. Okay, we got our rattle. We're at 11 psi. We'll turn that down just a wee bit. And we got to maintain that rattle. Can't stop for more than a minute or two. Okay, I think I should probably use this up. That's my Lacto Fermented Sauerkraut. In almost 4 years. Actually, 4.5 years. And we'll see what happens. I should do a video show you guys how I make my sauerkraut. Two bay leaves, little granulated garlic, and some minced onion. Okay, our pressure dropped, so a little bit of pressure in there. Open away from you. Oh boy. Looks like we have one break. Yeah, it's probably from thermal shock. We will see. Yep. Definitely from thermal shock. So I'll have to dump that water and start a fresh batch of water. And there we have our hot dog with 5-year-old sauerkraut. All right, hopefully none broke on this run. Look good. Okay, now we're going to wash these real good. We're going to take off the bands, wash them, and label them, put them away. Okay, everything's clean. And then we're gonna label these guys. And you never want to store these with the bands on them, because they can accidentally lose their seal and then reseal, and you would never know it. So it's better to leave the bands off, and you can double check if you wash them. If the lids don't come off, you're good. Plus also, you can lift them like this from the sealing lids to see if they took, and never stack them in storage either. All right, that's it. We are good. I think we're good.